Hello and welcome to the show. No, my vehicle today is not a mod. This is the Raptor, perhaps one of the most bizarre vehicles to make its way onto GTA 5. However, seeing as this, well, three-wheeled car, I guess, is here, seems like a good idea for me to go and, well, test it out and see how it does escaping the army. Now, the plus points, it is quite small and very, very agile. A lot of grip in this. The downsides are, I don't know how strong it is, and Michael is horrendously exposed. So, yeah, we've got to deal with that. Now, Michael being exposed shouldn't really be a problem unless we get blocked in at roadblocks consistently. I doubt the helicopters are going to be able to shoot Michael too many times, certainly not to the point where I am going to simply die while running away. Is if I get caught up in a roadblock, that is where I could be in trouble. However, I do think I might have the maneuverability to get out of trouble. I don't think we're going to have too many issues with dodging roadblocks. Although we do have issues with the bushes. Perhaps not the most surprising of things, considering, well, there are quite a lot of vehicles have problems, especially when they have open wheels, such as this one here has at the front. Yeah, easy to get caught up, easy to get spun. And in fact, perhaps one of the other biggest concerns with this are heavy impacts likely to bend up the front wheels. Now, we're seeing it time and time again with vehicles, the buggies that I've used, various buggies that I've used spring to mind. When you have the front wheels sticking out like they are, it is a very exposed, very easy target for a collision to bend up, or hell, just a heavy landing. God, I didn't see that thing with an army car. Heavy landing from a jump can cause damage to them. Now, we can change direction here so quickly that the army don't really stand a huge amount of a chance. However, I am struggling with straight line speed. We're up to 92 miles an hour, and I suspect that's about all that it has got to give. But he can't outturn me though. Woo! Uh-oh! Oh no! Bad things may have put the giant rear wheel on the dirt, and that kind of flicked the car sideways. I've recovered it. Fortunately, there was plenty of runoff area to recover it on over there. I kind of wonder whether this could go underneath a barracks. Is it low enough to go underneath a barracks? That would be an amazing tactics. It would be the most incredible of tactics if you could scoot it underneath a barracks and get away or get through roadblocks. I think it's still a little bit too high. If we get to desperate times, it might have to call for that as a desperate measure. I've outmaneuvered all of you. I quite like this. This is quite good fun, in fact. Weaving your way through the army roadblocks. Uh-oh. Go away. Go away. I wonder if we can play a game. Don't know how well this game will work, but we're going to give it a try. I have gone up this route a number of times. I have never got the army to drive into a petrol pump. Maybe today we can get an army vehicle to drive into a petrol pump. Come on. Army. Oh. Did none of you follow me up here? I swear there was someone following me up here. Disappointing. Just back there. Admittedly, I've got to be careful driving around here, because if he explodes and I'm next to it, well, that's going to explode me. Right, army, I'm over this way. I'm over this way. No, I'm not. I'm going to dive through the middle here. Haha, we're leading them on a merry chase around the petrol station. Somebody's going to get exploded. It's probably going to be me. He's crashed, and so is he. This is a silly game to be playing. This is incredible good fun to drive. My little, I don't even know what to call it, contraption. Here, go on, into the... Oh, they're being too sensible. Somebody just drive into... I say they're being too sensible. He's managed to get it beached over there. That's impressive. Wow. I have managed to outsmart two of them. Oh, is he going to do it? Oh, he drove into it, but it didn't explode. Oh, disappointment. He's driven into the other one now. You are playing that one really dangerously. Come on, just explode. That's all I ask of you. Just explode. Just explode. No. Oh, dear. Well done. They have not been able to do anything about the Raptor here. I'm sorry if it's making you dizzy. I am absolutely whizzing my way around this petrol station. This is excellent fun. However, doesn't look like we're going to get an explosion. Okay, time to leave. Bye-bye, guys. You lot can stay over there. Someone is beached on the, like, bollard area. No, don't close that gap. There is a lovely gap there that's just wide enough for a Raptor. Thank you. Well done. And now there are more army cars. Well, that was an enjoyable excursion for today. Unfortunately, I mean, I can use that and actually cause a lot of issues for the helicopters by weaving around like that, because they're going to struggle to get turned to come and give chase when I evacuate the area. But I'm just not fast enough in a straight line. I can't get far enough away from a given area, and that, yeah, causes me some issues. Where are we going to go through here? It just doesn't really matter where the army vehicles are. I've got such a good change of direction. I can get out of trouble. I was not expecting to like this vehicle as much as I already do. Inside the city, this should be incredible. This should be fantastic at getting away from the army. I'm just going to be able to hide down alleyways and carry so much speed through corners, they're not going to stand a chance. Oh, I thought that one was part of the roadblock. Well played. There was some sneaky camouflage work going on with the army right there. That's, yeah, I've got to say, that's perhaps the most effective thing they've thrown at this vehicle so far. Otherwise, the Raptor has been pretty damn strong at this whole escaping the army malarkey. Right, to the city we go. Ooh, carefully does it now that we are down here. Wonder if a sneaky possible plan is forming in my mind. Fortunately... unfortunately we can't get through there, and in fact there's an army guy in a Jeep, there's a policeman in a Jeep. I'm not quite sure where those policemen got the cars from to give chase. Bugger. Now, okay, we'll go back to more normal. Oh, he's lost a tyre that has nothing to do with me. Just poor maintenance, I think, from the army vehicles right there. Okay, my cunning strategy. Now, I reckon the strategy that I employed with the Mini, I want to say Mini, assuming it was, of around this area, there is a little bit that we can drive down. Now, I am hoping that this vehicle will be good enough at sort of climbing up stuff. Oh, it's not quite over here, is it? It's at a slightly different part of this area. This, will it get... Oh, it will. Oh, that is glorious. That is glorious indeed. Maybe even in here will work. Oh, okay, wait, not like that, though. Not like that. Bad Raptor. I'm really liking this car. We can find all sorts of little interesting alleyways to hide in, although this is a really awkward place to hold my vehicle. Now, if I do see some, like, army chaps down there, we might be better off, actually, just going forward. Oh. Okay, issues. We are slightly beached. And that's a road that they can see me from. Oh, crap, I wasn't quite where I thought I was. My bad. Little bit beached in all of that. I've forgotten the alleyway that I used to hide. Oh, come on now. No, bad. This is pretty good off-road, actually. Whoa, there's some helicopter. I say that, and we've immediately have issues now. Come on, you did so well bounding up the first couple of flights of stairs. There we go, we're up this one here. If I could have got around up here, I might have actually been okay in getting away, so I got it beached when I wanted to move. Oh, maybe not. Army guy on foot. They're probably more dangerous than the rest of them. Ooh, where am I? I'm very confused. I don't think I normally go around this part. Oh, bouncy down here. Aha! That's how we get out of here. Perfect. Now, the army are hopefully going to be crawling all over that building and are going to have issues trying to get to me when I vacate the area and try and remember which bit it was that I wanted to go down. Maybe it's on the next one. Possibly it's the next one. I can't remember now. God damn it. Whenever I have these grand plans, my memory is what lets me down on them. It's definitely somewhere around that area we can use. I mean, the army just have no hope of keeping up with this as it darts its way through the city. There's one of them where there's a little kind of footpath that leads to an area inaccessible to cars, which means the army have to really waste their time getting around trying to find you. Which bit is it then? If it's not that one, whereabouts is the bloody thing? Maybe we'll just try going up this way. Screw it. Well, I know this is where we got stuck. Wherever is it? There's like a little... I know what I'm looking for. There's a little footbridge that goes across to somewhere. Aha! Right, I made a wrong turn. I went up when I should have gone down. That's what I did, because it's over here. This is where we want to be going. Yes, this is the building. Now, we can't waste too much time around here. See, we've got to start climbing, and we really could do with getting out of the wanted radius as quickly as possible so that it will start the cooldown. Once we've got the front end up, this does seem to be going okay up here. Okay, it's got a little bit too much of an overhang at the front. Kind of needs a little bit more in the way of speed to get up these, and unfortunately we are still not out of the wanted radius. So let us plan our way around a little bit further. At that one time this is going to work. One time this is going to work exquisitely. But at the moment that does not look like it is this time, although we are out of the wanted radius. Even if we are at a real risk of rolling this, apparently going around a corner. Now, handbrake doesn't seem to have a handbrake. The handbrake does not seem to be effective on this on this vehicle, but there we go. Now, if we carry some speed up here, if we can actually get it climbing, that would be nice. Oh, no, don't get stuck here. Okay, we are completely wedged now. Let's just hope the army doesn't come this way, because I am stuck with my rear wheel. Actually, I think the whole thing has given up working. It's not doing. There is no go. There is no go in the Raptor, and there is a policeman about to walk, I suspect, around the corner and shoot me. I'm not here. I'm definitely not here. I'm definitely not here at all. I don't know why you're taking cover, because I am completely stuck. Yes, blind fire at the completely beached vehicle. I don't know how that's broken. Like, it's not even trying to spin the wheel. It is just dead. Had we managed to make it up there, I think we could have done and got away. The issue is, on the less steep stairs, it can climb up them no problem, but the overhang at the front, we haven't got the ground clearance. I really cannot move, though. And now we're smoking quite heavily. Okay, I don't think we have, as I said, I don't think we have a huge amount of strength. I'm not surprised, but equally we have taken a lot of bullets in that. Well, it was fun, Raptor. It was fun, but you have been bested by a set of stairs. There it goes. Oh dear. Well, a set of stairs may have beaten the Raptor, but I do think that getting away from the army probably won't be horrendously difficult for this. We can definitely make the most of its strengths, make the most of its maneuverability to lose any of the cars. The helicopters will be a little bit on the tougher side because because we don't have the straight line speed that a few vehicles have. I mean, I think it unlikely that we are going to be able to outrun the helicopters in a straight line and simply dive this off-road. Wow, that bush just killed all of the momentum, completely and utterly murdered it. I don't think we're going to be able to get far enough ahead of the helicopters to simply dive off-road and evade. We will have to go for some outmaneuvering within the city. We could probably have our choice of locations to outmaneuver these vehicles with, in all honesty. It's just it's finding somewhere where the army take long enough to get to so that you will lose the cooldown timer. Like, car parks are sadly one of the few places where there is enough time. Now, the bits of the storm drain can be done in. I'd hoped that around that plaza area I could do it with this. Unfortunately, the front is a little bit too low. I am pondering, I don't know whether it will work, but I am pondering the possibility of this climbing the construction site. Ooh, gone for a little bit of a spin. Quick, get going, get going, get going. There we go. I've never successfully got away from the army in the construction site. I've felt like I could do it, but never been able to. The fear, of course, is that it is quite easy for the army to park outside and simply walk up. Oh, good God. I was not ready for that. However, they do sometimes get stuck and faff about, and this might just have the speed required to get up to the top of the construction site quickly. But it is a big if. We'll give it a try, though, I think. If we can get far enough away, so that the army have to spend time getting to the location. So we really need to shake the cars and helicopters before we go for it. So if we can be out of the wanted radius when we go into the construction yard, that could work. But we have to be out of the wanted radius when we hit there. I'm not sure there's any good kind of locations to lose the pursuing force before that point. So, yeah, we're going to slalom our way. I don't think anything I've driven is quite as much fun to slalom your way through a police roadblock as the Raptor. In fact, we got away from the police just jumping into the city. This can't work, could it? Could it? We'll hide behind a police station. That is a perfectly solid getaway strategy right here. Right here. We're behind a police station, in some bushes, in a bright orange three-wheeled car. Unfortunately, there are roads either side of me that are going to be swarming with army guys in the next 10 seconds, and the cooldown timer will never... Well, there we go. Oh, they saw me from over that way. Yeah, it's never going to work out here. It's just way too open. Oh, that's not going to work either, because there is no way over that part of the map. Although the good news is, having lost them so easily at that point, I really don't think it's going to be a particular problem to lose them inside the city. Ooh, we could try... Might work with this. We could try the car park, the little Heidi car park that is next to Michael's garage that I keep meaning to try again at some point. Now there is a back entrance into it, and I can never find the back entrance when I could do with it. So we might not try that. We might have to go in the front, because the chances of me happening to stumble upon the right way in is quite unlikely in the midst of a police chase. But never mind. Okay. There's cars around these corners that I could really do with there not being, because this is where we want to dive in. However, there's literally vehicles right behind me. So where does this pop out? Okay, so it's literally just down here. So if I could lose the vehicles, drive down there, that could work, potentially. If only I could hide in there, that would be lovely. There's a helicopter above me now. Yeah, there is potential for that to work. However, we need to be free of the army when we do it, I suspect. Because if we now dive in here, I think there were a couple of cars even followed me down. I mean, the helicopter's following me, but I don't care about the helicopter, because the helicopter's going to lose visual on me when I'm in here. But I suspect by the time that the helicopter's lost visual, the cooldown... Okay, now we have started the cooldown timer. If a barracks could happen to block up the main entrance into here, I think the army will have real issues. But if nothing does, I'm pretty sure they'll just walk in and walk around the corner and suddenly... Oh, look! There's that bright orange car we were chasing. Although at the moment, looking at the dots on the map, the army are having some issues. Surely they can't be this dumb. Maybe they can be. Maybe I can be the luckiest of getaway drivers. Yeah, I mean, that would be... It would be quite amusing if I've managed to get away from them being that close when I jumped into here. Well. I know there's going to be a lot of army guys that aren't showing up as dots on the map yet, and it's probably going to be one of them that comes around the corner and sees me. Does that dot look like it's coming in the car park? Ah, there they go. Damn it! They are also awful at managing to shoot, despite the fact this is about the most exposed vehicle I've ever driven in this series, or certainly one of them. Maybe the lawnmower is the most exposed one. They are doing an awful job at shooting Michael. I wonder if we... there are ways over here, aren't there? Oopsie. Careful now. There is a way out of here, but the helicopter's right behind me. So I think I can use this to jump my way... Jump my way over everything? Yeah, that's not quite gone to plan, really, in all of that. There we go. I was hoping for a little bit of a neater landing. Right. Construction site. Can we have lost everybody by the time I get to the point where I want to be, then? That is the next big question. It almost worked in that little sidecar park. I've been further away from the army when I dove into it. Maybe. Or if the barracks could have continued crashing into stuff at the entrance, maybe. But, yeah, not quite. Now, we've got to carry lots of speed through here and hope I get lucky with the spawning in of vehicles and helicopters, etc. Hope that they waste too much time turning around. Let's just keep going. Use all of the speed that we have. I've made a slight wrong turning, but that's okay because it gives me a little bit more time to shake the following vehicles. That was not fun. That was not fun or expected at all. We could have done without that big spin. Kamikaze bloody vehicle right there. Throws itself across at me. Right, I do know where the construction site I'm aiming for is, I think. Roughly. The rough sort of direction that that it's in. The point is I need to loop around and waste enough time to lose the vehicles that are giving chase to get to it without having anything sort of directly on my tail. But then I need to have lost them at exactly the right point to jump into the construction site and, yeah, try and faff and get away. It's probably not quite going to work. I mean, the helicopters have issues with the tall buildings that I can work with. We can make the most of the tall buildings to try and, yeah, confuse the lot of them. And the helicopters are way too close, and there's an army car just there. It's respawned in at the wrong place for me. Yeah, there's going to be too many, I suspect. Maybe if we loop ourselves around. Okay, plan is in effect. Ooh, we've eaten a lamppost. Got going again quite nice and quickly, though. Right, now we head down here. God, these bumps are going to be nasty. Right, we head down here. There is a barracks over there. If we could use more alleyways to confuse stuff, I think that would be helpful. No, you see, there's a car coming this way now. Damn it, I really want to... If that hadn't been there, that would have worked. Okay, we're going for another lap. We're going for another lap around it. This is going to bloody work. I'm going to get away from the army using that construction site. Probably this Raptor is one of the best shots I have at making it work, because I think we can climb up the construction site really quickly with this, which would be nice. Okay, plans are two. We're going to take a little bit of a bigger loop around here. Try and get army cars stuck in weird places. And then circle back around. Unfortunately, it does not look like... Oh, we've got out of the wanted radius. Got out of the wanted radius in completely the wrong place for me, but that's okay. It's not okay. Not okay. Go. Been run over. Actually, no, this could work. This could work in a weird roundabout way, maybe, as a policeman over there. Now we've got a lot of them behind us. If we go and dive our way down here, because that is the alleyway that actually got us out of trouble very easily on that previous one. The helicopter's too close, I think. There's cars here already. There's just too many cars around this area for it to work, and I can't shake the helicopters. If we had the speed to shake the helicopters, this might work, but I don't. I simply can't do that. We're going to give it a shot, though. Actually, I might have a cunning plan. See, because we can get up here far quicker than the people on foot can. Where is the other kind of ramp? There we go. It's at the back of the building. Now, I can't do much about the helicopter at this precise moment in time. However, I can hide. I have a dumb idea. It might just work. There is... Oh, no, there is a way out. Oh, crap, I was hoping this was going to be like a place where you couldn't... There was concreted up completely, but there is actually a way in / out. Now, I don't know if the elevator shaft is going to be a good enough hiding place from the soldiers. I don't know where they go around the construction site, like when they're trying to climb up their way about it. Whether they're being directed to the roof by the helicopters, and... yeah. I don't know, but just maybe. I'm going for finding all of the stupidest of points. Bye-bye, helicopter. You've managed to crash... Oh! I actually saw the tumbling bits of wreckage. Managed to crash into the construction site. Well, this Raptor being small enough to fit in the elevator shaft has been very useful indeed. How did they see me? I wasn't touching the controller. I didn't drive forward. How did you see me? How on earth? Have you got X-ray vision going on? Also, you wasted so much time in trying to kill me. I guess maybe he heard the vehicle? That's about the only thing that would make logical sense. Because, yeah, I certainly wasn't moving. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Hey! Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Not here. Not here. That was a spectacular flop off of the roof right there. Yeah, I don't really have much in the way of options now that I'm out here. I'm going to try. Fair, this building might actually work better for my purposes than the other one. No, I can't get going. I can't climb well enough in this bloody thing. Oh, go, climb up here. There we go. Right, we are up the first part. We're up the first part. Oh, they've got the fuel tank in all of this. Bugger it, and bugger it, really. Yeah, we're never getting up there. We're never going to get up there. It's so annoying. If the front was just that little bit higher, we had that little bit higher ride height, or a different design at the nose. Oh, wow, we're dead. We're gone. Everything locked up. I went to take a corner, and now we're down. It was close, but not quite good enough. Well, I've tried being creative with the Raptor. We've got very, very close on multiple occasions. It's just not quite paid off. Annoyingly for me, it has not quite worked. So, we are going to... Well, we're going to get away, I really hope, this time. Oh, I was trying to be clever and slalom. Probably not my wisest decision there. If we go for a car park, we'll go for a car park. Or the storm drain, one of the two, because this definitely should be more than capable of getting away from the army, and I can't leave it with 2 failures. So, yeah, we will go for that. It certainly shouldn't have a problem climbing a car park quick enough. There is so much speed, so much corner speed in this. Yeah, we should have no issues. It's actually very, very controllable, this vehicle. Whoop, it does go a little bit up on its side if you bump into something, but it doesn't tumble around spectacularly. If you get hit from the back by the army cars, that does cause some issues for it. But other than that, yeah, really quite nice, in fact, to drive. Certainly does look peculiar, especially when you roll it over. It just looks like a plastic toy. But, yeah, other than that, not really too much. I mean, a little bit more straight line speed would be nice. Other than that, not much to complain about with the vehicle. Plenty of traction from the single rear tyre going on. I don't think it's spun the wheels very much whatsoever. It's just its slight inability to climb stairs means I can't make the most of its agility in some areas. Now, didn't quite expect that to work. That was too much of a cunning plan there. The helicopters were too close. It almost came good. Again, if I could have been far enough away from the helicopters, that could have almost worked. Now, you can use the wind turbines to crash the helicopters. However, that is quite a decidedly dodgy strategy, so we're going to bounce our way back down here and head towards the city. Yeah, if I could have been that little bit further ahead and had a bit more time to dive into the wind turbines before being immediately caught up to, could have made something happen. You're all on the other side of the road. That works for me. I don't quite know where you're planning on going. I was kind of ready to swerve across out of his way, and then he never really headed into my lane. I was really hoping that the barracks were going to end up in the sign. I'm still going for trolling the army. Basically, that's all this has been the entire time with the Raptor, is just finding different ways to give the army grief. Like, more so than actually getting away from them, I think. I'm just causing issues by, diving down areas where they just don't have the turning to come and get me. Or, they make a roadblock for themselves. That's always a distinct possibility. Hello, guys. I was actually an army jeep guarding the petrol station this time. It's the first time I've ever seen them go up there, like on their own free will, not chasing me. There's never normally anything on that slip road, hence why I'll often go up there to save myself a few roadblocks. Well, you learn something new every day. Where are you going to go, Jeep? You going to go that way? Well, I'm going to go that way, and then I'm going to go that way. And you're not going to be able to give me any gap. Not gap at all. Oh, that was actually quite well played from the army. There was nowhere that I could go with the vehicles closing in the walls, although they did all then just push me through the small gap that I sort of found. So, in the end, we're still alive. We're not smoking. The wheels have actually stood up to quite a lot of punishment. They haven't got bent up at any point, which surprises me a little bit from collisions like that, although, to be fair, we haven't had some of the heaviest collisions that we have seen in this series. So, yeah, it's still on the fence about that one. I think it could get quite broken from from those. Now, where are we going to go here? Whoa! We're going... We almost got speared underneath the barracks. You can go that way. I'm heading over here now. There we go. We kind of went underneath one. I'm not sure that we can quite go fully underneath the middle of one. I think we probably would have done in that collision if we could have. However, we can kind of lift up the back of them and scoot underneath. Where are you going? Amazing driving right there. We are back to the city. We'll scoot around you. You just can't get change direction quick enough. You will, though. However, I don't actually mind if you throw me off the edge there. That'd be okay for me. You're going to get stuck. In fact, he got turned around by his own guys and driven off the edge of the motorway. You are where we want to be jumping off, and now we are in the city. Oh, and now we've gone for a bit of a spin. There's a lot of blue police dots. I don't know where on earth they are, as opposed to the red army dots. Apparently there are some policemen in cars giving chase, but there we go. Oh, god damn it. I thought I was going to be able to get out of the wanted raiders. I'm not sure if I've broken something on this car this time out, because that is changing ends really viciously for seemingly no apparent reason. And that is not a normal thing for the car to do. I was going to go play around in the storm drains when I had... Oh yeah, there's a load of policemen in civilian cars. Really odd. Anyway, I was going to go play in the storm drains, seeing as I had like a nice lead over all the army vehicles, and that would have been good to go in that direction. However, yeah, it's not quite worked out. So I spied my car park actually up ahead. We briefly lost the wanted radius just driving around the city normally. I think we're going to dive in here. Oh, there's a roadblock going on right outside of all the places you could have put a roadblock. You have to have one there. We've swapped ends again, and the game's got a little bit unhappy. I think probably spawning in all the stuff. Yeah, I think we have actually now got quite a nice way ahead of them. We've lost the wanted radius as we begin the climb here. I tried, guys. I really tried to use different, more interesting areas. The problem is, it just can't get it away. Can't get far enough away from the army here for it to work. Now, I don't even know where the best place is to park. I was contemplating parking here rather than the stairs bit where I tend to park, because I think here they've got even further to try and look around if they come up to this floor, unless they come up the stairs that are right next to me, but I don't think they're going to do that. They have to come around corners and spend a longer time running, and they might just be coded to run up the stairs to the roof and down again, and I'm hoping this will work. It wasn't ideal having army vehicles right at the door of the car park and spinning my way into the car park. Considering the vehicles that have got away using this method, if the Raptor doesn't, I'd be very, very disappointed, because this is a hell of a vehicle. It is so much fun to drive. It looks odd. I will grant you that. There we go. Yeah, we are away. It looks odd. However, this is a lot of fun. You can have much, much fun irritating the army. Not massively strong. It won't take too many bullets before it will end up on fire. However, because of the agility, the fantastic turning circle, huge amounts of grip, and still relatively, decent top speed, there is plenty of trolling the army opportunities to be had with the Raptor. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.